got you though, for real.
Yeah.
God's gonna give you your best move, period. So if God says leap, you just need to leap. Don't
Jump,
worry
fly.
about
You need to
period.
fly.
Don't worry about what
if he says jump, ask him how high.
Just do it.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Ada's World. And today I'm here with JasmineIfeoma, one of my very good friends. Jasmine, introduce yourself.
Hey guys, what's poppin'? Yes, I have a YouTube channel called JasmineIfeoma. Also, subscribe. Period. Also, I'm the host of the Babbling with Jazz podcast. Subscribe. Definitely subscribe. New episodes every Wednesday and Sunday. I'm helping people along with their spiritual journeys and growth and self-love and empowerment. But yeah. We're both Nigerians, so you know, we're both Adas, literally. So,
and for those who don't know, Ada is like the firstborn daughter. of the family.
Household. Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we are.
We're the firstborns.
Gang them.
Period. So
just like that.
You know, we're gonna be talking about how it is growing up as a woman in a Nigerian household, because like us women, we go through a lot.
We be going through it.
We go through a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. It's like you're like the second mother.
Period, though. Literally, spitting image, cook, clean, so much. It's like a lot of pressure on us, but in a good way too. I feel like Ada.
Yeah, there's pros and cons.
Yeah, because you really are a strong woman at the end of the day with being an Ada.
But then there's like a lot of people that can relate to that position as well.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of Adas out there, and the struggle. Don't think that you're the only one going through that struggle or going through the stuff, because no, it's a whole.
Going through it.
We're right with you. No, for real. Right with you.
Let's get right into the video. So we're going to start off by just answering general questions about ourselves, like our names, our age, and what tribe we're from. So my name is Chinyere Adeze Gloria Ozo. And Chinyere means that God has given. And Adeze means king's daughter. And then, yeah.
And my name is Ifeoma, which means good thing, or also beautiful. And I'm 20 years old.
I am too.
Period.
20 years old.
And then we're both from the Igbo tribe, so Igbo Kweno. Okay? Igbo Kweno.
Yay. Okay, so a question that we're gonna get into is like, not even a question, but like, growing up, we were held to like a higher standard than the guys. So it's like when we were younger, we always had to like take care of the house in a sense.
Seriously, yeah.
So like we had to learn how to cook from like 3rd, 4th grade. Like you had to be in the kitchen watching. If you weren't cooking, you had to watch. You were forced to watch.
I started washing dishes in like 2nd grade.
I started washing dishes in preschool, like before I even started school, bro.
No, for real.
Like seriously, like before I even started a daycare, bro, I was washing dishes. I don't know how, bro.
But man, and then what was I gonna say? Like, why just everything, period, man. And it's just like, especially for you, because she has older brothers. So like me, I'm the firstborn, like literally firstborn. So I didn't, but I have a younger brother now. But she was doing this even when she had older brothers who could have been, if I'm staying corrected, could have been doing it.
One of them was doing it with me. Just one of them. The other one, he just was just living his best life. Like
I just personally feel like African men in a household, they just get like a pass in a sense. Like with not just house chores, but yeah, with everything. When it comes to house chores, when it comes to going out, when it comes to like literally the smallest things, I just feel like men are just given the pass. And then the girls, especially the Adas, like we're like, they on our necks, like making sure like we not messing up, making sure
you got a curfew phone. You have a curfew.
A curfew.
At whole time 20 years old.
Whole time though, your son at their big age, who's 21, 22, 23, coming back. And even before that though, like even before I hit 20, like people would come home like, okay, they'd be like 17, 18, be out late at night.
Yes.
Late at night, but me come back at 12 a.m.
What?
Back then.
What? You're not going back out next weekend.
Period.
You're not going back out.
They said, oh, you went out last night. You can't go out tonight. Like, it's bad. But I just feel like it builds like strength in us too, though, at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you are a guy, like, and you're dating, like, an Ada, and I just feel like...
Yeah, she's responsible. You're set, bro.
You're set. Like, for real. You're are really set. Especially she's God-fearing, too. Like,
it's and then it's crazy because, like, I'm the oldest, right? I had to learn how to cook. Like, I was making jollof rice in 6th grade. Like, a whole pot, bro, for the house. My sister doesn't know how to cook it, bro. She is about to be a senior in high school, still don't know how to cook
jollof rice.
Like, seriously.
I'm telling you, man, like, we are literally, I feel like low-key, though, some, like, African parents, though, they try to do it because they're trying to raise a good wife. I feel like some African parents are trying to raise a wife, which I don't really like at the same time, because it's like
you're taking our innocence, like, not even taking our innocence, but just taking our, like, our childhood. It's like,
like thinking of marriage or, you know, bride price, or so somebody can come marry 12. You. You know what I'm saying? Like, raise me up because you want me to be a good human being, period. Like, I'm kind of glad on the cooking part. I don't take that away. I feel like, but they didn't need to be as forceful, I feel like. I mean, but my mom wasn't, like, strict, like, you need to do this. But, I mean, she did really want me to, like, learn how to cook and teach me all these things. And not even just to, like, for me and my life and for my husband, regardless who I marry, but also, like, period, but to keep the culture alive. I really feel like the Adais are really more instilled in the culture than anyone else, because you were literally raised in it, you know, because I feel like your parents are literally depending on you to keep that culture strong and alive and to set an example for your siblings.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, honestly.
And the only thing I need to work on is honestly my Igbo, but
yeah, like, I really wish, like,
of all the things
I was younger, like, I at least, like, lived there for a year at least.
I remember when they say, like, they'll send you back there. Yeah.
Or, like, I was born there just so, like, I could pick up the language and I can know how to speak and understand fluently.
But my thing about that is, too, I wish that, okay, instead of them teaching us English, this is my theory, okay, because we live in America, obviously. So my thing is, okay, we already living in America, so why are you teaching me English?
I get what you're saying.
If I'm already living in America, I'm gonna go to school in America, I'm gonna know English by heart anyway because I'm in the schooling system. But, like, my parents, they will speak Igbo to me. I hear it 100%, but when it comes to speaking it, because I just wasn't raised,
it's not all the way there.
It's not all the way there, but I got a little something, like keduke kimere. Okay. Like, I'm, you know what I'm saying? I know my bits and pieces.
Some slight, like the basic stuff they try to teach.
But I feel like they should have been, how bad they wanted us to know how to cook, how bad they wanted us to be clean people and to wash dishes and all that stuff. They should have put that same energy when it came to interpreting the language and speaking the language and knowing the language. Because honestly, the language is the only thing that's really finna really live on. Like,
yeah, like they want so bad to, like, pass it down or whatever. But, like, at the same time, it's like if we weren't brought up with it, it's gonna be that much harder to pass it down.
For real. So I'm making it my goal, period, this year 20. I have to, like, I'm working on my Igbo, and I'm really gonna work on my roots too. But, like, Adais, man, we are literally the best. Like, beside all, like, the unnecessary stuff we sometimes have to go through, especially for me, because I'm, like, the big sister. I have a little brother, so, like, sometimes when he messes up, it falls back on me somehow, some way. I'm basically, like, my brother basically got 3 parents, literally. It's my mom, my dad, and me. Like, I have to step up. And it's kind of weird, too, because it's like, you know, you want to be like a sister, but at the same time, you have to be like that not dominant. Well, I guess you could say like that.
Like that structure that they need.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of pushes you, like, in between. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to think like, oh, you always signing with mom and dad, or, oh, you just sound like them. But at the same time, it's just, like, kind of, like, instilled in me. Like, this is who I am. Like, this is how my parents raised me to be. And I don't even take that away from them. Like, I really like being an Adai. It comes with its hardships, though.
Yeah, because,
but I'd rather be an Adai than be, like, second born to me.
Yeah, like, but, like, with, I don't know, with my household, like, the stuff that I had to wait to do, after I did it, my sister got to do it.
To do it.
That don't even make sense to me, bro.
Like, no, seriously, we paved the way. Like, we paved the way for our other siblings.
The first time I got my nails done, was my 8th grade graduation. My sister got her nails done in, like, 5th grade, bro. I said,
really, nigga?
Wow, this is crazy, but we really do be paving the way for our other siblings, and I feel like we deserve some credit, some respect. You know what I'm saying? Because we really did that for them.
Yeah, we did, and, like, we're more responsible as well.
No, for real. I feel like my head, like, my mentality is just, like,
it's
different.
Like way above our age.
No, for real.
It's way above our age.
So that's how, if you trying to approach an Adai, like, if you're a guy, I'm saying, for the guys out here, you can't just come at us anyhow,
bro. Like,
you cannot come at us anyhow, like, because we already, and first of all, we already got ourselves together. Like, we are already put together, so you can't be coming over here with some half-assness and just, like, You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like,
get your number.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta come correct or don't come at all, period.
Don't embarrass yourself.
Don't embarrass yourself. Don't make a fool out yourself, bro.
Because you gonna be hurting, bro.
Yeah, but the guys low-key do be getting the pass. I feel like that is something that we gotta work on as African. When I just know when I have kids,
everything's gonna be equal. Like,
equal.
Everything is gonna be, oh yeah, you did
the
dishes last night, it's your turn, bro.
They'll yell at the girl if the dishes aren't done.
It's the girl's fault.
It's the girl's fault. But don't you have sons?
Yeah, like, we have to, like, make sure, like, everybody in the house eats. They call you, asking you, did they eat?
Right, did they eat?
I don't know.
What are you going to cook for them?
What am I gonna, perfectly capable people.
But even just besides that point, not even talking about Adaz anymore, like women period, I feel like it's a lot of, as we all know it's a lot of sexism though. Yeah. Within the culture. Yeah. Within the culture. It is. Personally, it's always the women having to serve the man. And I don't have no problem serving no man, but it's not my duty.
It's not my
You feel me?
No.
You are a grown man.
You should be able to feed yourself.
You should be able to feed yourself. Like my husband, he
everything
needs to know
that I
straight
could
up.
do, you should be able.
You should be able to do. And how don't you know if I want to be fed or cook sometimes? When are you gonna cook for me? Period. So like these Nigerian men, like y'all need to get it together. Don't think that your woman is your maid or nothing, because
I don't even know what the word is. Like they're like not handicapped, but like.
No, I just had the word.
Entitled.
Yes,
they feel like entitled. Like you have to like. Their list of people, like the list of women that they want to marry. Yeah, she has to cook for me. She has to do my laundry. She has to clean the house. She has to this.
Can you cook
on top of a job,
laundry?
She has to have a 6-figure job. Like this, and that.
Like do everything. Then with the kids, she got to change all the diapers.
She has to take care of the kids.
No, not here. Not here. I just feel like we need to step up as African women. Not even just African women. We need to step up, and we can't, because we are the next generation, believe it or not. So we have the power.
We have to pave our own way. Honestly,
seriously,
like the way that they're raising us. They're only raising us the way that they know how.
Exactly,
which is like how they grew up.
Well, how they grew up, because that's the culture. You know,
sometimes they tend to forget that we are in America. Like this is a different place.
A different place. I mean, you can't come in here with the same. I mean, yeah, you know, you want to.
Granted, like you want to keep your culture alive, but like it's a way to do it, as well as like
I feel you could keep the culture alive and you could keep the culture alive, but also kind of reviving it, retwisting it. You know
because this is a different generation, so you wouldn't want to be raised the same way.
The same exact way. You're gonna get the same results.
Like there's not gonna be any type of progress. I didn't get as beat as a lot of people because I didn't do much as a child. Like
I got weapons.
I didn't. Like when I was a kid, I didn't do too much. Like I was just cool, like calm, like.
I needed those whoopings though. I'm not gonna lie. I needed those whoopings so I know what and what not to do. But I feel like an African whooping is definitely.
What did you used to do?
I don't even. When I think about it, I don't even. I'm trying to think, like.
Cause I never did nothing bad enough to get my ass beat.
I just know I got whoopings. Maybe it was for
What you get hit with though is the question.
Bro, I got hit with hand, like the hand alone. My mother's hand alone would just knock you, man. Slippers, never a belt. Slippers was her one, or just throw it at you. Sometimes my dad would do this
broomsticks. No, not broomsticks.
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't get beat with the broomstick, but
Jesus.
I've seen it.
You seen it?
I've seen it.
Shy, the Azazah.
G.
Shy.
No,
bro.
It was the stick, bro.
Oh, the stick, like the one that
bro, the wooden stick, bro.
Oh my god. Oh no.
The branches, tree branches.
Yeah, I never had that.
Yeah, my dad
never.
He used to get the super skinny ones. So like they just like, you know how it feels like it burns, bro. It burns. Like he used to get the skinny ones, but they were long and like sturdy, bro. He used to go outside and pick them out, bro.
You would not want a whooping from my dad. My dad, he didn't like to whip us unless if you got whooping from my dad, that means you
really messed up.
You really messed up. But what he would do is he get his knuckles like this and he grind it on your head. It hurt. I don't know how he did it, but it hurts. He would just like go like this and just push your head. Oh my god, I just remember it now. I only got hit by my dad once, and that is never again. And I was like a freshman in high school, so that was like what 14 15 years of my life he never hit me, just this one little time. But low key, when I think about it, Africans Africans like comments verbally. They hurt you verbally more than physically. Like now, I don't get what
no more. Like when they say it in the dialect, bro, it hit different.
And we're so disrespectful. Like the culture itself, like they will literally curse you out. Like, you know, like I'm saying, like they will disgrace you like in a quick under 5 seconds, and you'll just be feeling like
you just be looking like, damn, bro, you didn't have to say all that. You didn't have to say all that.
But it builds you tough skin, though, for real. I feel like that's why, like, I always joke. Well, I feel like you don't want to get in a fight, like you don't want to get in a verbal altercation with me, because I could really take it there. Because
that's just how we was raised.
That's just how we was raised. Like it comes
like they find like the ooh, I just spit. But they find like the worst thing.
The worst thing that they like, know will get you. Like they know. Oh yeah, this one's gonna trigger them. Yeah, this one they gonna feel this one. Gal. It's gonna be you goats. You know, useless. Yeah, you don't know no. Yeah,
you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You think you know something?
Are you dumb?
I'll show you.
Are you stupid?
Get out of my face.
Them things it would just be like, hey, okay. But another thing would also be like African parents will be trying to like compare, you know,
compare us to like somebody else's kids.
Yeah,
like so and so is doing this and that,
and look at you.
Oh, as for like occupations, like
doctor,
engineer,
STEM field,
and
lawyer. That's
6 figures.
6 figures. 6 figures.
But I see the reason for that though. It's because like when you go through that route, yeah, it's hard and all of that. But once you get there, you're set for life. Like your checks, like their salaries are up there. Like,
but I do feel like there's some parents are just trying to force it on their children, and you don't want to be. I feel like yes, you're gonna have 6 figures, but
you're gonna hear it as a child. You're gonna start off as a child hearing it, so you're gonna like sometimes
it's gonna be instilled in your head.
Yeah, like sometimes it's like you grow up thinking, yeah, I have to be this, but then like while you're in school, you're not happy, bro.
Don't be miserable. Like that money's not gonna be worth it at the end. Like if you miserable, hate waking up each morning to go to your job.
Yeah, that's no way to live.
But like I feel like Africans really do, and they compare, man, especially like in the like that goes back into comparing in the African community. Like they kind of use children as bragging rights. I feel like parents
like my child is doing this.
Yeah, my child is going to Harvard. You know, she's studying pre-med. You know, like they be trying to compare to make. I don't know. I feel like they just really use us, and then true like for marriage too. Some parents be trying to oh, what's your daughter doing? What's she studying? Oh, I have a son.
Trying to wake y'all, bro.
They try to put y'all together. I have a son. Yeah, so they want to make sure that their children are like well
taken care of.
Yeah.
And then like on top of that, it's like they're coming from a place where they know that's gonna make them money, but being in America is like different ways to make money. So many avenues you can go down, and then you can go through multiple avenues at the same time.
You want to have multiple sources of income. Period.
Yeah, and it's like sometimes they don't get that. Like they don't get that yet. Like
that's not what they see. They're not used to that because they're still stuck in the culture from them. They thought back then, especially
just being a doctor is gonna get you all the money.
You know what I'm saying. But like whole time, there's entrepreneurs out here our age, if not younger than us, making all this money from running their own business.
Like now, like as we're growing, like we're becoming more daring to like get outside of like
and I'm so proud of that.
Yes, like that is really good to see. Like there's some people I know that like have their own shops that are doing really well.
Period.
Have their own clothing.
Invest in yourself.
Basically.
Because I was thinking too, like, okay, we're in college. All that money, your tuition. That could have been something that you could have put towards your business.
She say tuition.
But for real. No, for real though. Like all the money that you pay for your school fees, you could have made a couple businesses by now.
A college degree is not going to guarantee you long life wealth or a job.
And so when I have children, like I'm going to say, okay, do you want to go to school? Like I'm going to be saving up their college money fund, but if
whatever they want to do with it is
exactly. If you want to open your own business, if you want to invest in yourself, do whatever here. I'm not just going to be like, oh, you have to go to college and do this, because no, you could flip that money and invest in yourself. So.
Yeah, you don't need college. College is a scam.
Period.
It is a scam. You're gonna be on for the rest of your life unless you have a good job.
No, for real. So be mindful what you major in, and that's on. Don't just force yourself to major in bio and none of that just to please your parents, just to go to med school to make them happy for the dreams that they put on you. Like,
period.
It's never even worth it, because at the end of the day, that debt is going back on you.
Yeah, you're gonna be paying the loans.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one. So you basically are paying for their dream for you. You're paying for their dream for you. And
yeah, because like you could be successful, like let's say making less than 6 figures from like the job that you like, you know, went to college for or whatever, making less than 6 figures in that. And then like making 6 figures from something that you just like a company that you came up with, bro.
For real.
And then the job that you worked all these years to get, that's gonna be your side job.
I really don't even think in the culture they really care about the occupation. I think they just care about how much you're making.
But it takes a long time for them to see the picture, unless like they don't see the picture until it's in their face.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, so while you're coming up, you're probably gonna get discouraged by them. Like, they're gonna like discourage you. Ooh, be like, why are you doing this? This and that. I don't see why
until you show them the check,
you're wasting your time. Yeah,
that's just how it's gonna be. So you have to really just grind.
Unless you have supportive parents. Just depends on the household. But a lot of times, the people that are straight from Africa.
Yeah, so your parents really are just pushing because they just want you to be financially stable. So just look at it as like, you don't have to necessarily major in science to be financially stable. African kid problems.
And then like, okay, so let's like not so much say like the negative, like the positive now.
Okay, yes.
So like,
yeah, all this stuff, we're great.
Growing up, we had so many friends, bro. Like
literally
our parents, like, because a lot of us are first generation like African, like, well, let's say Nigerian Americans. A lot of us are first generation, so our parents are all from Nigeria, then came here and then established. Yeah, immigrants.
A lot of them.
So a lot of them, like, they decided, like, they stuck together over time. Like, they created like
a community.
Yeah, like a community, groups. And then growing up, they used to always bring us to their functions. So that's how we really met. Yeah. Like, we met when we were like
4, like literally
4 or 3 years old.
3
like,
years old,
something
bro.
like that. Like, we have pictures. I'm gonna insert pictures.
Low-key,
I got some.
I do too. Wait, there's low-key like one frame like somewhere over here from like my like 5th-year-old 5th birthday party.
That
like,
was
she
lit.
was in the cut.
That was lit.
But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's one thing I was gonna say is Africans, low-key, the community we form, like, those are your lifelong friends. Like, now when I'm thinking about it, those are my lifelong friendships.
Wow, we've known each other for like 17 years, bro.
17. That's
wow.
crazy.
That really is.
That's
like,
freaking crazy.
It's some of our friends, like, we've like,
and we don't even say we're just like, oh, that's my, you know, some people like you so close in the culture.
Yeah, that's
too.
my
cousin. That's my auntie. That's uncle. That's your family.
You address everybody as auntie and uncle.
You don't say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Don't look.
What is that? What is that? Hello, auntie.
Hello, auntie. Hello, uncle. That's how you address them. But like, for real, man, that's one thing I really can commemorate my parents and their generation.
Like, they stuck together. Like, the community is growing.
And like,
literally.
Seriously, bro,
like,
they gave us.
We're gonna be next.
Like, they helped build a culture for us to thrive in, even though we weren't living in Nigeria. We're in America. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's raw. Like, y'all came together, created like a platform for us to still like experience the culture indirectly. Yeah, you know, that's.
Like, growing up, we were dragged to all the parties.
But they were tea.
They were lit.
Like, and then we had our own little
cliques. We had our own like
our own little community. The youth.
Y'all go meet everybody else.
And it's kind of getting sad though, low key, because it's not like that as much
everybody's
anymore.
Going,
everybody's getting grown and
like
stuff.
Everybody's getting older. Like, I don't know. Like,
that's what I'm saying. This younger generation, we need to like
stick together and like come up. Like, even if like we don't have like our parents to like throw parties and stuff, like we could just come together and just like maybe even have a conference.
I like that. Yeah.
Like, maybe even have a conference. Like, granted, like they have a few to like connect like the Midwest Africans together and stuff.
I mean, start locally. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to wait for those big things. Like, start in your hometown and start locally, because those things really
just
go
invite just invite like people that we've like grown up with to like a dinner or something, like something as small as that.
Catch up.
It doesn't have to be like all the extra. And then it's like, on top of that, the people that you grew up with, it's like, now we're older, like they're doing big things now.
Big things. They
can be your connects. Like,
seriously, we're at the age now. People gonna start getting married and stuff.
Gee, we were just talking about this. Like, our age group is like having kids, getting married. I'm waiting on the wedding.
I'm literally waiting. I'm so freaking ready, bro.
I am so excited. Like,
and another thing too, traditional weddings. That's a good positive too. I just feel like I think our Nigerian traditional weddings are better than like the normal, the church wedding. Yeah, the white wedding. Way better. And that's what I'm most excited for.
Because it's like the tradition, like you can see it before you. rather than just hearing about it or like, you know.
And it's just the culture that's a part of that like that not ritual.
It is like a ritual.
It is.
Yeah, because it has to happen.
Like, yeah, it is a ritual. Yeah, so the ritual that goes on during that wedding is just, oh my God, when I think about it, I just get so happy.
Like, it's really exciting. It's like the weddings, especially like the weddings that like from people that everybody in the community knows. You know you're gonna be lit,
and
bro.
don't think you're gonna have this small wedding. Like, no, like it's gonna be a couple hundred people there.
You have to get somewhere where
the whole community is gonna come out for real.
Good parking.
Nigerian parties, it's never this little small. No, it's big.
Kickback. What is a kickback?
Yeah, no. What? No, for real. What is a kickback?
What is
like
a kickback? No, it's all or nothing, bro.
It's all or nothing for real. You're gonna have a whole bunch of people up in there.
You really are. Make sure you have enough rice.
Period. Don't run out on the rice. That's like the worst thing you can run out on. The rice and
if you don't have nothing else, at least rice.
At least rice. That's the one you need to overstock for real. You can never go wrong
even if
with
you
rice.
like.
What is a party without jollof rice and fried rice? Like for real.
I don't know.
Is it really a party?
No.
It's not really a party. It's not a party. I'm successful in another area. I'm gonna take that before I jump into like dental school. Like,
I feel like I'll still get a degree even if it was
I'm still
getting my bachelor's, but
I'm getting my degree, but like
but you know, so like the opportunity not to like
I'm gonna answer.
The last semester of college, people will just like leave it off.
Exactly.
But I mean, can I just go back and finish the last semester?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
You always got that.
Do it, but I don't know. Oh, you can because your credits.
Yeah, your credits are gonna be saved, so I would.
Like honestly, like bro, like people just take leaps like that, like
and
it's like it didn't like a lot of times it's successful, and if it's not, it'll
just
eventually
pray. God got
like,
you though, for real.
Yeah.
God's gonna give you your best move. Period. So if God says leap, you just need to leap. Don't
jump,
worry
fly.
about.
You need to
period.
fly.
Don't worry about what
if he says jump. Ask him
just
how high.
do it.
How high?
I do believe our generation, and that's why I feel like. We hear like all of us, all the Africans, period. We're like the first gens. We're here for a reason, to be honest. And I feel like we are going to
pave the way. Like,
we are going to pave we're going to change the narrative that's
status quo.
Yeah, the status quo. We're gonna change that. Like I really believe that's what we're gonna do. We are all creative.
It's like we look at each other for like inspiration and like strength. In a sense,
that's
like
we need to stick
like this person is doing this, and that right now,
and that's my edge man. Look at my edge man,
right? You like let me get like them, like use them as inspiration and like motivation to
instead of this jealousy nonsense when you're just whole time like jealous of them and just creating resentment over them. Like use the people that inspire you on the low. Connect with them, like network.
Talk to them.
That's what I'm saying. It's too
many like people be so scared to talk. Like
closed mouths don't get fed. Period. They don't get fed. So open your mouth, network with people.
Yeah, that's why I really wanted to like. That's why I talked about like having like a convention or like a dinner with like the people that you grew up with to see how they're doing, what they're doing right now. Mm-hmm. Because like we're all around the same age, but we're not all the same age. Like we're all at different stages in our lives. Mm-hmm. So like we should like get together in a sense and like at least like if it's like a weekend or something, like rent out, like get a hotel or something and just have a little conference.
You know what I'm saying? See up to
right, get a little bit. It's been a minute, like I don't know.
So at the end of the day though, like period, African parents, their intentions are love. Like at the end of the day, like sometimes they may be screaming, yelling, or they may be kind of forceful or whatever the case may be, but they really just want our best interests. Like they just really want the best for us. And you know, sometimes you have to remember too, like sometimes like the way they like say it to you, sometimes it may come off like in a negative way, but that's how they were raised. You know, you are a product of your environment, so you know that's all they know. So that's why I try not to take it personal or to heart. Like whenever I hear them yap, I'm like, okay, I know you love me, I know you just want the best for me, so I'm not gonna take it personal like you just hate me or nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I love being a Nigerian woman.
Same. It ain't nothing like this culture.
I would never want to be anything else.
Yeah, no.
Like this is me. This is who I am, and I take pride in who I am. She takes pride in who she is, and for all the Adas, like just be proud of who you are, period. You were an Ada for a reason, period. So
right. God ain't forget about you.
God ain't forget about you, period. So you strong, literally. And it's all gonna pay off in the long run too. Like I know
it is. Like you gonna grow up and then you're gonna like no, you're gonna take what your parents did for you. You're gonna tweak it in your own way.
Period.
And like, yeah, you're gonna pass it on to your kids, but like in a way that you would have wanted it to be passed on to you.
Yes, bro. And so, don't let the culture die. That's one last thing I want to say.
Yeah, don't let the culture die. Like,
don't let this culture
try to keep it alive. Like,
keep it alive. If you don't know, if you know you don't know Igbo, it's okay because I don't know it too much.
Just go
or you're about anything, Hausa, whatever. Teach yourself. Like, we're in the ages now where it's technology. You know what I'm saying? So like, learn it. Like, ask your parents to like just speak it to you. Don't tell them to stop speaking English to you and just do straight whatever your language is. Like learn it.
Pick up, like,
because your kids are. We cannot let this culture die.
You are older, so it might be a little harder than when you were younger, but you'll get it.
You'll get it. If you can hear it, you can definitely speak it.
Yeah.
You just have to.
You just need to apply it. Period. And then. So that's all for this video, guys. Yes. Thank you, Jasmine, for joining me.
Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram. Funny. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube, which is JasmineIfeoma, and my podcast,
I'll
Babbling with Jazz.
I'll put it in the description box below.
Period. You don't want to miss it.
Period. Yeah, you don't. And then, period. And then, also like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment, subscribe. If you are African, you know, put below where you're from.
Yeah,
actually, anybody. You could put down where you're from below.
What's your tribe?
Yeah, what's your tribe? Where y'all from?
Who are you? What's your name?
But thanks for watching Ada's World, and we'll see you in the next one.
With
I can barely do that.
What? You have to. That's how you know. That's how you.
Hold on, do it again.
You sound like you slurping up something. Like you slurping up a drink or something. Oh my god.
Try it again.
Okay, guys. So you put your teeth down and you just suck, but you bring your mouth up like you're kissing. You're getting there. You got some work. You got hella work to do, but
we'll try again later.